Okay, it is now 8:30 and it is time to start our final evening of Breakers Club number 2 for 2024. Just doing a sound check quick. All right, so for tonight, we have our final 4 boxes that we will be breaking. So this is the last of the 5 nights of Breakers Club. So for tonight, we have a Blaster of 2024 Donruss, which does promise an auto or a memorabilia card. We have a box of, now I've forgotten the year of this one, Fleer, 2002 Fleer. There we go. That is a hobby box. We have a starter game MLB Showdown, which also has a bonus booster pack inside. So that should be kind of cool. And then the big sort of prize of the entire break in many ways is our box of Topps Finest, a much more expensive set than something that I certainly would normally break. And so that will be our final box for this evening. So we'll end with the Topps Finest. And we'll begin with, let's begin with the Showdown, shall we? So MLB Showdown, this is from the 2003 set, and this is a starter set, but I couldn't actually find whether all the starter sets have the exact same cards in them or not. It was not clear to me. I think some years they do, and other years it seemed like maybe not, so I don't really know what to expect. But there's the empty box. You can see there's a little holder for the die. Just a standard die. Guess I can use that for randomizing if I need to. All right, so we get a giant rule book and a survey, it looks like, and then a poster game board thing. So set those aside. And then we get a booster pack, and then we get the 2 team, and one is AL and one is NL. So I'm a Reds guy, so we'll start with the AL. Good evening, Andy. I'm coming in Lima Charlie? What? You lost me. All right. So, first pack should be all AL cards. We've got Doug McCavich for the Twins to start us off. For the Mariners, Brett Boone. And I always thought these were nice looking cards. I didn't buy much of this particular year, maybe a pack or two somewhere along the way, but I always like them. I'll show the backs. One kind of bummer about the backs is they put the year on it, so you can't really mix and match the sets. Also, the design's different. Eric Chavez for the Athletics. Mike Bordick for the Orioles. Well, apparently it's not all American League teams because we've got a Diamondback. Bing Hun Kim. I'm sure I mispronounced his name. There's Nomo for the Dodgers. Eric Karros for the Dodgers. Tony Graffinino, White Sox. We have a foil, Mike Mussina for the Yankees. The foils were like the star players, I believe. Brett Maine, Royals. Matt Clement, Cubs. Reggie Taylor, I don't even remember him, for the Reds. Mark McLemore, Mariners. Marty Cordova, Orioles. And Reggie Sanders for the Giants. So I guess that would have been like one team. Loud and clear. Okay. Lima Charlie, loud and clear. All right, makes sense now. Obviously didn't get it. No one ever said I was smart, so, you know. All right, so this is the second half. Mo Vaughn for the Mets. Mark Bellhorn, Cubs. Shea Hillenbrand, Red Sox. For the Diamondbacks, Tony Womack. Armando Benitez, Mets. Tim Hudson, A's. And Angel Ramon Ortiz. Blast from the past, that name. Ellis Burks for the Indians. We have a foil Torrey Hunter for the Twins. Charles Johnson Marlins, Mark Mulder Athletics, Terrence Long Athletics, Quentin McCracken Diamondbacks, Ben Grieve Rays, and Juan Encarnacion for the Marlins rounds out that. So the idea of this, I think, was that you would make a roster from those cards, basically, or make two rosters rather, because it was the starter set. And then this box came with a nice bonus in that you get another booster pack. And I will say that I'm surprised at how expensive these MLB Showdown packs and boxes are now. Trying to find. I've wanted to include these in the group break for a while, but they're pretty pricey, most of them. So we get just a junk card, looks like. But then we have for the Brewers, Richie Sexson, Edgardo Alfonso for the Mets, Eric Milton Twins, Darren Erstad Angels, Geronimo Gil Orioles, Timo Perez Mets, Chris Magruder for the Indians. We have a runner not held showing Cleveland's ballpark. So there's no team on this, but I would say that would belong to Cleveland. And then we have a change it up, subtract 1. And this is showing Denny Nagel, the pitcher batting, I believe is who that is. It's for the Rockies. So that'll go in the Rockies pile. So there you go. You get, these are the, I forget they call these, the strategy cards. That's what that was. So I actually had played 1 year of the game with my brother when we were both living at home back in the day. And it was an okay game. Not great, but it was okay. All right, so I was looking forward to that one. Next up, we have a box of Fleer. This particular box came from David Adams, I think. And has lots and lots of cards, including, hopefully, some Barry Bonds cards and the possibility of a Barry Bonds autograph, in fact. So there's your empty box. Move that out of the way. All right, so we get 10 cards per pack. So this will be our pretty meaty box. And the design of this one is a very patriotic design. I'm going to slide these over just a bit here so we can center that better. So very patriotic kind of design with the red, white, and blue. This was, of course, 2002. So if you know your American history, it makes sense why patriotic stuff was sort of in vogue then with 9/11. So we got Bob Howry for the White Sox, Kyle Loesch Twins, Kyle Farnsworth Cubs. We have our first insert, a Golden Memories, Frank Thomas, very shiny. That is a proper insert, yes, making sure it wasn't a subset. We have a Fleer Future, Kazuhisa Ishii for the Dodgers. That is a subset card. Greg Vaughn, Rays. Felipe Lopez, nice action shot of him for the Blue Jays. Nefe Perez, Royals. For the Cubbies, Bill Mueller. And another Fleer Future, Rene Reyes for the Rockies. And there's your card back. I like the large team logos. Good evening, JC. JC will be home in about 20 minutes. Assuming you're driving, drive safe. For the Reds, Elmer descends. We have a franchise player, Vlad Guerrero for the Expos. Scott Sullivan for the Reds. He had a sidearm. Ben Petrick, nice action shot for the Rockies. Another Fleer Future. This one's So Taguchi for the Cardinals. And another Cardinal, Garrett Stevenson. Sean Green for the Dodgers. Brandon Inge for the Tigers. Steve Finley Diamondbacks. And a Changing Places, Chris Singleton for the Orioles. Did you know Chris played football at the University of Nevada, Reno, and helped win 3 conference titles as a wide receiver? I did not know that. This design reminds me of, a modernized version of like early 90s Fleer, and I mean that in a good way. Bill Hasselman, Rangers. Eric Chavez, Athletics. Danny Graves, Reds. We have a Deadlines Budding Star in St. Louis. This is a Headliners card. I thought it said Deadlines, but Headliners. Changing places, Todd Zeal, Rockies. Desirella for Mariners. Jeff Kent, Giants. Fernando Tatis, Expos. Mariano Rivera, Yankees. And a changing places, Ruben Sierra for the Mariners. According to the pack wrappers, there are 401 basic cards, 60 changing places, 40 Fleer Futures, 30 franchise players, and 9 checklists. There are Tiffany Collection parallels numbered out of 200, and then there are a bunch of insert sets, Rookie Sensations, Barry Bonds Career Highlights, Headliners, Golden Memories, which are box hits apparently, Diamond Standouts numbered out of 1200, and Then and Now numbered out of 275. And then there are some autograph cards as well. Overall odds for game use and autograph, according to the pack wrappers, 1 in 24. So we should get a hit out of this box. Okay. We got Jay Payton, Mets. Carlos Valderrama for the Giants. I don't remember him at all. Raul Mondesi, Blue Jays. Bubba Trammell, Padres. Fleer Futures, Austin Kearns. Jeff Kent for the Giants. Billy Wagner, Astros. There's the star of this set, Barry Bonds for the Giants, just his base card. Andy Ashby, Dodgers, and a changing places of Brett Tomko. Changing places ideas, I guess, kind of cool. Kind of strange, really, though. Brett Tomko. They don't actually say. I mean, I guess you can get on the back here, but did you know Brett majored in art while in college? I did not know that either. Franchise player Guerrero again. Bill Hasselman, Joe McEwing, Bill Hall for the Brewers. Fleer Future Franklin Nunez, Phillies. Fred McGriff, Cubs. Mike Lowell, Marlins. Matt Williams, Diamondbacks. Andy Ashby, Dodgers. And a changing places of Albie Lopez for the Braves. Next pack. Jorge Posada for the Yankees. Shane Reynolds, Astros. Kevin Millwood, Braves. We have a Barry Bonds Career Highlights. So this is going to the Giants. We have a Fleer Future Eric Sear. I don't even know how you say his last name. Cyr. Don't remember him at all. Fred McGriff, Cubs. Reggie Taylor, Phillies. Kip Wells, Pirates. Franchise player Cliff Floyd, Marlins. Fleer Future Anastasio Martinez for the Red Sox, and a Fleer Future of Ron Callaway for Montreal. It doesn't feel like the Expos were still a team in 2001, or 2002. It feels like they've been not a team for a lot longer than that. Royals franchise player Mike Sweeney, Tom Gordon, Cubs. Eric Chavez, Athletics. Brian Giles, Pirates. Changing places, Hideo Nomo for the Dodgers. Seth Etherton, Reds. BJ Surhoff, Braves. Cliff Floyd, franchise player for the Marlins. Mike Young, Rangers. And another Ranger, Colby Lewis. So what do we think of the Fleer set? I think it's a solid set. Mike Sweeney, Royals. Javier Vazquez, Expos. Kerry Wood, Cubs. Peter Bergeron, another Expo. Fleer Future, Corey Thurman, Blue Jays. Fernando Vina, Cardinals. Freddie Garcia, Mariners. Roy Oswalt, Astros. There's our Salmon sighting for the Angels. And a changing place, Tony Clark, Red Sox. These would look really nice for those that like to do through the mail autos. Jeffrey Hammond's Brewers, Brian Roberts Orioles. They're not really shiny. They have a kind of a matte finish to them. Ken Griffey Jr. for my Reds. That's a nice card. Eric Owens. This is a parallel. Can tell immediately because it's glossy. Just talking about the base cards not being glossy. So we did pull at least one. What were these? The Tiffany's or something? Is that what they still call them in this? Yeah, the Tiffany collection. Numbered out of 200. Eric Owens for the Marlins. This one was 90 out of 200. I'll sleeve that in just a second. Matt Stairs, Brewers. Jay Givens, Orioles. Kip Wells, Pirates. Barry Zito, Athletics. Shea Hildebrand, Red Sox. Derek Jeter, Yankees. And for the Blue Jays, Orlando Hudson. Try to sleeve over serial numbered cards as quickly as I can. So that one's going to the Marlins. The Marlins are going to JC. We'll be home in probably about 10 minutes now. So congrats, JC. Matt Morris, Cardinals. Pedro Martinez, Red Sox. Tyler Houston, Brewers. We have another Bonds highlight, this time showing him with Pittsburgh, his gold glove. So this one will go to the Pirates. The Pirates are October Rust. Terry Adams, Phillies. Whoa. Jamie Wright, Brewers. Rob Nen, Giants. Adrian Brown, Pirates. Todd Hollinsworth, Rockies. And a changing places of Brad Fulmer of the Angels. Okay. Paul Wilson, Rays. Jeremy Feacock, Padres. Adam Kennedy, Angels. Derek Jeter, Yankees. Changing places, Aaron Seeley, Angels. Marquise Grissom, Dodgers. Fernando Tatis, Expos. We have a Rusty Greer. Kind of a neat shot there. A little something different. That was for the Rangers. Phil Nevin, Padres. And changing places, Sean Burrow of the Padres. All right, my base cards are getting out of control here. So let's move these over here. And we'll keep going. All right, Doug Mickavich, Twins. Luis Castillo, Marlins. Joe McEwing, Mets. Bubba Trammell, Padres. We have a Fleer future, rather. Rafael Soriano for the Mariners. Adrian Beltre, Dodgers. Manny for the Red Sox. Jeff Jenkins, Brewers. Matt White for the Rays. And Rondell White for the Yankees. Quiet room tonight. Got Damian Easley, Tigers. Edgardo Alfonso, Mets. We have a Wrigley Field. This is a checklist. That'll go to the Cubs, of course. Oh, we have another Tiffany. And a good one at that. Manny Ramirez going to the Red Sox. There's going to Super Gadget, who messaged me and said would not be able to be in the room tonight. But I'm sure Super Gadget will be pleased with a Manny out of 200 and 172 out of 200. So I wasn't sure we'd pull any Tiffany parallels, and we've actually gotten two. Brian Jordan for the Dodgers. DeLon DeShields, Cubs. Brandon Duckworth, Phillies. Vinny Castilla, Braves. There's Rusty Greer again. And Chuck Knobloch, Royals. I will say we're getting a lot of duplicates, which is kind of a shame considering how big this set is. Feels like I'm saying a lot of the same names here and recognize some of the photos. Gil Mesh, Mariners. Brett Butler, Rockies. Bobby Kilty, Twins. Troy Percival, Angels. David Wells, Yankees. Jeff Suppan, Royals. Matt Anderson, Tigers. Richie Sexton, Brewers. Julio Lugo, Astros. We have a Ryan Drees, Fleer Futures. Kind of a odd card. Can't get underneath that flap. Jeez. There we go. This pack didn't want to get opened. All right. Sandy Alomar, White Sox. Pedro for the Red Sox. Bartolo Colon, Indians. Esteban Yan, Rays. Adam Walker, Mets. Carlos Delgado, Blue Jays. Ramon Hernandez, Athletics. Joe Mays, Twins. Mike Redmond, Marlins. And Tino Martinez for the Cardinals. I don't think of him as a Cardinal. I guess he was for a bit. Jack Jones, Twins. Raul Casanova, Brewers. Jason LaRue, Reds. Kerry Robinson, Cardinals. Fernando Vina. This is also a Tiffany. How about that? 3. This one going to the Cardinals. That's going to be going to Kerry. Yes. So congrats to Kerry on that one. We got Jeremy Vernitz for the Mets. Greg Vaughn, Rays. Bobby Abreu, Phillies. Jeff Blum, Expos. Jose Hernandez, Brewers. And DeJuan Brazelton for the Rays. So the Fernando Vina was 59 out of 200. See that there. So that's 3 Tiffany's in this box. Did not expect that. We should still have a hit in here too. Matt Lawton, Indians. Kyle Farnsworth, Cubs. Chris Benson, Pirates. We have a Diamond standout. Ken Griffey Jr. for the Reds. That is numbered out of 1,200. That's sweet. I don't think I have that card, so very cool. Flair Future, Jorge De La Rosa, Red Sox, Eric Owens, Marlins, Troy Gloss, Angels, Brian Schneider, Expos, Angel Burrow, Royals, and a changing place of Moises Alou. Get rid of those. Here's the whole base stack. Get those back in view. You can see we have a lot of base cards in this box. But it's a nice set. It's not flashy, but it's a solid set. You got the stars, but you got a lot of lesser names too, which is kind of nice. Orlando Merced, Astros, Kelvin Escobar, Blue Jays, Sean Casey, Reds. We have Ichiro Mania headliners for the Mariners, excuse me. We have another headliner back-to-back, Derek Jeter. The Yankees, of course, Kevin Appier, Angels, Charles Johnson, Marlins, Rob Nen, Giants, Julio Lugo, Astros, Mark McLemore, Mariners, and Darren Lewis for the Cubs. Hey, Matt, good to see you. It was a good Griffey. Even better for me because it was a red. Him as a red. Matt Morris, Cardinals. Matt Lawton, Indians. Ben Grieve, Rays. Brad Penny, Marlins. Marty Cordova for the Orioles. Mark Burley, White Sox. AJ Przinsky, Twins. Ray Langford, Padres. We have the Safeco Field for the Mariners. I've never been there. And Sean Estes for the Mets. There should still be a hit lurking in here, according to the pack wrapper. So we're getting towards the end of the box. Curtis Laskanik, Brewers. Brad Radke, Twins. Bartolo Colon, Indians. Chris Benson, Pirates. Mo Vaughn, Mets. Adrian Beltre, Dodgers. Ramon Hernandez, Athletics. Terrence Long, also for the Athletics. Phil Nevin, Padres. And Jason Isringhausen for the Cardinals. Ramon Ortiz, Angels. Matt Ginter, White Sox. Mike Soraka, Blue Jays. Aubrey Huff, Rays. Changing place, Johnny Damon, Red Sox. Alex Escobar, Indians. Marlon Byrd, just sitting there pensive-like, Phillies. Adam Pettyjohn, Tigers. Sean Wooten, Angels. And Shigetoshi Hasagawa for the Mariners. We got 3 packs left. And we start this one with a Rocky. Juan Pierre, Garrett Anderson, Angels. Lance Berkman, Astros. Another headliner, Rocket Power, Roger Clemens. Fleer Future, Jackson Melian for the Brewers. Shown as a red, but says Brewers. I do not remember him at all. He holds the Venezuelan national and Central American swimming records for the 50-meter freestyle. Well, there you go. Brad Radke, Twins. Jose Vidro, Expos. Eric Chavez, Athletics. Aaron Boone, Reds. And another Athletic, Carlos Pena. Penultimate pack of this box. I do like the Did You Knows. I feel like I could learn a lot from reading the backs of the cards. All right, we got Gary Bennett, Rockies. We have another checklist card. This is for the Brewers, Miller Field. We have a very nice hit. Classic Cuts, Bill Dickey for the Yankees. Not serially numbered, but that's a very nice hit. Going to the Yankees. The Yankees. Where are they on my list? That is going to Andy. Andy's was in the room. Hopefully still is. That should make Andy's night. Got Bill Dickey of the Yankees. This is authentic game used bat used by Bill Dickey. So there you go. I will sleeve that in just a second. I need to find a slightly thicker card sleeve. All right, we'll finish the pack off. We got Tyler Future. Nope, just kidding. Tyler Walker, Fleer Future. Brooke for the Mets. Brooke Fordyce, Orioles. Matt Anderson, Tigers. Jimmy Rollins, Phillies. Chris Gomez, Rays. And Mark Pryor, Fleer Future. Probably the first guy we've heard of from the Fleer Future. That is you, Andy. All right, last pack, and then I'll find a sleeve for that. Very nice relic. Gil Mesh, Mariners. Also for the Mariners, Edgar Martinez, Marcus Giles, Braves. Alex Gonzalez, Marlins. John Vanderwall, Yankees. Carlos Guillen Mariners, Richie Sexton Brewers, Toby Hall Rays, Jose Hernandez Brewers, and we finished with Jeff D'Amico for the Mets. So that was a good box, I think. Let's see if this is a slightly thicker sleeve. There we go. All right, so that's our hit. I like the design. Very classic. And then we had the 3 Tiffany parallels, Eric Owens, Manny Ramirez, and Fernando Vina, each out of 200. And then the other inserts, we had, let's try to sort them, shall we? We had our headliners, Bud Smith for the Cardinals, Roger Clemens Yankees, Derek Jeter Yankees, and Ichiro for the Mariners. And the headliners were seeded 1 in 8 packs, but we had that pack with 2 headliners back to back. So we actually got a bonus headliner in this box. And then we pulled a Diamond Standout Griffey, which was numbered out of 1200. I should sleeve that for myself. And then 2 Bonds highlights. One is a Pirate, one is a Giant. And the Frank Thomas Golden Memory. That was also a box hit. So that's your box. Very solid box, I would say. And also a ton of cards for me to sort over the next few days. So yeah, Andy, the big winner there, but a solid box all the way around. I enjoyed that one. I think the hit helped. Always fun to pull like vintage players, as it were. Much better than your gray swatch of some rookie pitcher from, single A ball or something. Which is probably what we'll get out of this box, if we're being honest. We should get 1 auto or 1 memorabilia out of this. This is a blaster. I actually picked this up at my local Walmart. And mostly I was just looking for something else for the group break, but I'm not going to lie. They caught my eye when I saw that it came with a hit, but also caught my eye that it came with 90 cards per box, which is quite a bit, compared to even a lot of hobby boxes these days, it feels like. So it seemed like a pretty good buy. We'll see if it is. But Donruss is usually a fun rip. Although I don't know. I don't usually buy retail, so we shall see. All right, so these are chunky packs. Get 15 cards per pack. So good luck to everyone. This is our 3rd box of the evening. And then after this, we'll do the Topps Finest. So we're closing with the new stuff, 2024. All right, we got Mason Wynn for St. Louis, Mike Piazza, Mets, Everson Pereira, New York, Jose Canseco, Oakland, Ronnie Mauricio, New York, Emmett Sheehan, LA, Don Mattingly, New York, Ryan Braun, Milwaukee, Pete Crow Armstrong, Chicago, Johan Santana, Mini, Tommy Troy for Arizona, rated prospect. Andrew Walters for Cleveland, another rated prospect. And then for another Cleveland, Daniel Espino. This is some sort of flashy parallel. Kind of sweet looking. And then we have a red and blue Abner Uribe for the Brewers. The lack of logo on the Brewers hat is pretty in your face with the bright yellow background there, but still a nice looking card. And a Ichiro milestone. So there's pack number 1. I always enjoy opening Donruss. They're usually fun packs to rip. All right, this time we have all kinds of stuff on top here. So let's see what's going on here. Let's flip all this over. All right. Zach Neto, LA. Ricky Henderson, Oakland. Nick Gonzalez, Pittsburgh. Tim Wakefield, Boston. George Sisler, St. Louis. Ken Griffey Jr., this time as a Mariner. We have Robin Yount for the Brewers. Yuri Perez, Marlins. There's an Ellie De La Cruz for my Reds, which I did not own. Robbie Snelling, San Diego. Chase Davis, St. Louis. And then we have Nolan Shanielu for LA. Shanuel? Noah Shanuel? I don't know how you even say his name, but I will say it's not necessarily numbered, which is actually surprising. But that's a pretty relic. I like the bright red. I like the red background. It's a Jersey King. And it's we could have done a lot worse. Very thick too. So I gotta find a sleeve for that in a moment. We have a Optic Bob Gibson for St. Louis, and then 2 red and blue parallels. Phil Rizzuto for the Yankees and Edouard Julian for the Twins. So that was a pretty stacked pack. Let me see if I have a sleeve that will fit this one handy. Too thick for that sleeve. Let me see here. There we go. So it's a recycled sleeve, but that'll do. Okay. And the Angels are on my list somewhere. The Angels are going to Peach Pits. Zach Geloff, Oakland. Seiya Suzuki, Chicago. Mariano Rivera, New York. Masataka Yoshida, Boston. Bill Madlock, there's a name you don't hear a lot anymore, for Pittsburgh. Another Pittsburgh, Quinn Priester. Luis Matos, San Fran. Albert Pujols, St. Louis. Ichiro for the Mariners. Evan Carter, Texas. We have a Drew Jones for Arizona, rated prospect. A Jackson Merrill for San Diego, rated prospect, both nice. For Pittsburgh, Bubba Chandler, rated prospect, optic. We have a Junior Caminero for Tampa and Roger Clemens for Boston. Those are both the blue and reds. JC coming in with facts. Well, first, welcome home. And says that that's a orange ice Jersey King. It definitely looks, well, I guess it's got an orange stripe here. The background is more red, though. But yeah, this definitely has the ice, like cracked ice thing that they do. All right, we got cards going every which way in this pack, too. Try to flip these around. Hey, look at that. Cal Ripken on top now for Baltimore. Pudge sighting for Texas. Still pulling new Pudge cards in 2024. Jay Buhner, Seattle. Bob Gibson, St. Louis. Joe Jackson, Chicago. Mike Schmidt, Philly. Endy Rodriguez for Pittsburgh. Brooks Robinson, Baltimore. Noelve Marte, Reds. Bartolo Colon for the Angels. Aiden Miller, Phillies. Another prospect, Brando Maia, New York. Our optic is Greg Maddux. We have a Nolan Ryan for the California Angels and a James Wood for Washington, our blue and reds there. I am glad you're not driving now, JC, since you're looking up stuff. Yeah, reds are numbered out 99. Yeah, there's no numbering that I see on this one. Although it definitely seems more red than orange based on the background, or pink maybe. But I guess they're going by the stripe down the middle. Okay. Kirby Puckett for the Twins. Lou Brock, St. Louis. Johnny Damon, Red Sox. We have Tyler Soderstrom, Oakland. Bobby Miller, Dodgers. AJ Shawver, Atlanta. Dwight Gooden, Mets. Randy Johnson, Mariners. Pedro for the Expos. Pete Rose for the Reds. Chase Dolander, Colorado. Kevin McGonigal for Detroit. And we have a Tyler Soderstrom orange parallel with little squares in the background, very shiny. We have a blue and red and blue David Wright for the Mets and a Diamond Marvel for LA, Diego Cartaya. Those are kind of cool cards. Get the comic book motif going. And we have one more from this box. Okay. swing these around. Every which way. Here we go. All right, for Cleveland, Daniel Espino. Oakland, Miles Naylor. For the Cardinals, Ozzie Smith. Gavin Williams, Cleveland. Jim Thome, Cleveland. David Wright, New York. Nolan Ryan, Angels. Roger Clemens, Red Sox. Junior Caminero, Rays. Edward Julian, Twins. Phil Rizzuto, Yankees. Abner Uribe, Brewers. We have an Optic Gavin Stone for the Dodgers. And then our last two cards are, let's start with this one, Jim Thome, red and blue. And then we have a serially numbered gold sunburst, I'm going to say. I'm just making up names. Number 226 out of 299. Colson Montgomery, rated prospect for the White Sox. That's going to Doublebrook. So a nice one there, numbered out of 299. Let's leave that right away. So there you go. Pretty good for a blaster, honestly. I was pretty pleased. We got a nice handful of inserts. Got the very shiny Colson Montgomery, and I would even say the relic was pretty sweet looking. Not the biggest name out there, but you know, at least it looks cool. I'd take that over a slightly more well-known name that's just a boring relic. Okay. Well, we have made it to the end, ladies and gentlemen. We are to the final box. This is the 20th box of the Breakers Club. 20 boxes, blasters. There was one can of cards mixed in there. So we did 20 items, let's say. Ended up being over $1,600 worth of cards if you're playing along at home. So a massive Breakers Club all the way around, no matter how you want to slice it. There are so many cards that I've already sorted, and now I have so many more to sort. Speaking of that, as you know, I just add the cards to your stack at the end of each break. So I will be doing that once these are sorted. If you do want to request shipping, just let me know, and then I will get back to you with a shipping quote for your entire stack for all the group breaks that I have of yours. It is going to take me a few days to get these sorted, so probably you won't hear back from me until the weekend, if I had to guess, but that is available if you would like stuff shipped. The first box, JC, was the MLB Showdown box. So that was a starter set plus a booster pack. So that was what we had first. What I do with the box. I didn't throw it out quite yet. This one. So we had the starter game plus a booster pack in there. And JC also says orange laser, perhaps. Yeah, that would work for that Montgomery. I put it away now. Put it in the box. Let me see if I can dig it back out here real quick. Sunburst laser, sure. It's a sweet card. Definitely orange or gold. So numbered out $299. Yeah, thank you. And lastly, speaking of the thank yous, I do want to thank everyone that has either just watched along. That is fun. It makes it more fun for me when people are in the chat, for sure. So I don't feel like I'm just talking to myself. But also want to thank everyone that's joined in the break. For everyone, dollars are limited. So I appreciate you hanging out with me and supporting my breaks. And hopefully everyone has gotten some good stuff for their own personal collections. And who knows, we should get 2 more autographs in this, so let's hope for something really sweet. All right, so with that said, good luck everybody on the final box of Breakers Club number 2 for the year. I do not know what the next group break will be yet. I'll be honest, I have not ordered anything. I kind of wanted to get this one done and sorted and taken care of, so I don't know yet, but if you have suggestions, I actually haven't paid attention to what's come out lately. So feel free to let me know either here or over on the Discord because I need to order something soon. All right. So we get 6 packs. This is what the box looks like. It doesn't look like there's any. Oh, that just pops right out. Yeah, there's nothing underneath it. So it's 6 packs. We should have 2 autographs hiding somewhere in those 6 packs. So we'll just start at the top. Good luck, everybody. Last time we opened a box of Finest, I think we pulled 2 1-of-1s, if I remember right. Something like that. It was crazy. All right. We begin with a Sal Frelick rookie. And I will say right away, I enjoy the Topps Finest. It's too expensive for me, but I think they're pretty sweet cards. Even the base cards are sweet. So that's going to Milwaukee. Evan Carter, Texas. Yuri Perez, Marlins. That's what the back looks like. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, rookie for the Dodgers. Lewis Robert Jr., White Sox. We have I'm just going to make up names for these. This is numbered out of 200. I'm going to say it's a blue parallel. Everson Pereira for the Yankees. We'll sleeve that in a moment. We have a X-Fractor, Pete Crow Armstrong for the Cubs, rookie. It just says rare on the back. We have a Bobby Witt Jr., Future So Bright for the Royals. That's kind of a cool card. Oh, we have our first auto, and it's a great one. Lee Smith of the Cubs, green, 15 out of 75. Going to Ben G over in the Discord. I don't know if Ben is here, but he will definitely be happy with that. 15 out of 75. That's a gorgeous looking autograph. Lee Smith. Let's leave that in one moment. And then we end with a Bryce Terang for the Brewers. And I guess there's different tiers of rarity because some say common, some say uncommon, etc. Let me sleeve a couple of these cards quickly. Just because they're so shiny. I'll keep them shiny for everybody. All right, so JC coming in with lots of facts. Said this was a blue refractor. And then, yes, the Lee Smith. That's just a beautiful card all the way around. Finest auto green refractor. There you go. Not a lot of information on the back, but a very nice looking card. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Great start to the box. Even the base cards are nice, though. I mean, they should be for the price that these hobby boxes go for. Okay. One pack down. Colt Keith for Detroit, excuse me. Jung-Hoo Lee for San Fran. Yep. Justin Verlander, Houston. Andres Jimenez, Cleveland. Chris Morel, Chicago Cubs. Jacob Amaya for the Marlins. We have another X-Fractor, Vinny Pasquantino for the Royals. We have a Baseball's Finest, Kyle Tucker for Houston. Not numbered, but very retro. And we have a die cut Arrivals, Jay Lee for San Fran. Jung-Hoo Lee again. A nice die cut, though. And very shiny. And Brian Wu for the Mariners. So I'm just going to sleeve these inserts as I open them, just because they're so darn shiny. Try to keep them that way. And the Kyle Tucker. So there we are. That was that pack. Future So Brights are 1 in 4 packs. JC, more facts. Okay, we've got base cards. 1 to 100 are common. 101 to 200 are uncommon. And then the last 100, so 201 to 300, are rare. 1 in 3 packs. So good luck completing this base set. I don't know why Topps feels the need to do that. It's an Upper Deck kind of move that Upper Deck went out of business. So they should know better. Hey, for my Reds, Christian Encarnacion Strand rookie. That's a keeper for me for now. MJ Melendez, Kansas City. Max Kepler for Miami. Nope, for Minnesota. Look like I'm Miami there. It is Minnesota. Blake Snell, Giants. Dalton Varsho, Toronto. We have a purple for Pittsburgh. Quinn Priester, 32 out of 125. Another X-Fractor, Matt Manning. We have a finest timelines. Papers flying, everybody's standing for Pittsburgh. Roberto Clemente, not numbered, but that's a very important looking card. I like that one. We have another die cut Arrivals, Jackson Churio from Milwaukee. And our last base is Oslives Basabi for Tampa. So we had a purple out of 125 for the Pittsburgh. We had the Churio die cut. The finest timelines. For Pittsburgh. That was a good pack for Pittsburgh. And Matt Manning X-Fractor. So there you go on that pack. All right, halfway through the box. Lots of good stuff in each pack. Okay, we've got Curtis Mead for the Rays. Brian Reynolds, Pittsburgh. Zach Gelliff, Oakland, rookie. Carlos Correa, Twins. Josh Jung, Rangers. We have a Vlad Guerrero Jr. purple. 205 out of 250. There's that. Very shiny. Behind that, we have Francisco Alvarez for the Mets X-Fractor. And then a Wyatt Langford finest rookie for Texas. Not numbered. Another Arrivals, Jordan Lawler, rookie for the Diamondbacks. And we end with a Bryce Harper for Philadelphia. So we had the Arrivals, the finest rookie of Wyatt Langford for Texas. We have the Francisco Alvarez X-Fractor and the purple Vlad Guerrero Jr. Very nice. All right, final two packs. Is the purple an insert or parallel, JCS? It would be a parallel. It's number 71 common in the set for the Vlad. Vlad purple's 1 in 14 packs. Okay. Not bad. Next pack, we start with Zach Remillard. Zach Remillard for the White Sox. Seiya Suzuki, Cubs. Trey Cabbage, Astros. Jason Dominguez, Yankees rookie. Good one for the Yankees. Another Yankee, Everson Pereira. We have Christian Yelich. This is a light blue maybe, numbered out of 325 for the Brewers. We have a Shane McClanahan darker blue. This one is numbered out of 75. It's a serially numbered X-Fractor looking thing. And behind that, we have another one of those finest timelines, this time Nolan Ryan for the Rangers. And behind that, Mason Wynn die-cut Arrivals for the Cardinals. And then our final base card is Mike Yastrzemski for San Fran. So JC, the first purple. I'll go back to look at that in a second. So this one was out of 325. And then we pulled a second parallel. Yeah, those are both parallels from that one pack. And I'll go back and get that purple one real quick. The Quinn Priester purple was a rare. $2.99 purple. So those were some of the serially numbered cards that we've pulled. Oh, and the Pereira as well. All right. We have one pack left. It should hold the last auto. Sky blue refractor. That checks. Yep, it's definitely a light blue. Okay. Final pack. Good luck, everybody. We have Justin Foscue for Texas. Don't know him. Noelvi Marte for the Reds. Ozzy Albies, Braves. Eloy Jimenez, White Sox. Bobby Witt Jr., Royals. Curtis Mead, Rays. For the Cubs, Alexander Canario, X-Fractor. We have a baseball finest, Shohei Ohtani. And a Mason Wynn Arrivals. This is a serially numbered die cut, numbered 86 out of 125. And we end with an Ellie De La Cruz rookie. We did not get a second autograph. And we're supposed to get 2 per box. So that's kind of a bummer. We got a lot of other cool stuff. But we didn't get our second auto. And for the price of a box, that's definitely disappointing. The win is out of 125. Arrivals. And I mean, the Ohtani's nice. But I don't know what to do about not having a second autograph. There's probably some sort of missing thing to do for Topps. I don't know. I'll have to look in to see if there's a way to get a second auto. I mean, it's on video, so they know. I can send the link, I suppose. Our one auto that we got was very nice. The number on the Ellie, 186, says uncommon. Yeah, man, I'll have to try to make a claim. I don't know. I haven't had to do that in quite a while with Topps. I don't know. I'll have to look on the webpage and see. So I will certainly try to make a claim. We had to do that, I don't know, a number of years ago with the group break. And then when the card finally arrived, I just added it to whoever's team it was. I don't remember any more of the details of that. I want to say it was an Allen and Ginter box, actually, but my memory could be wrong. So I have done that before. So luckily it doesn't happen very often, but also luckily for a box of this magnitude, at least by my standards, it's all on video. So I can send them the link if I have to as proof. But yeah, okay. So obviously disappointing not to get the second auto. Let's be honest about that. But at least we did get one very, very nice autograph. Really like that one. And I really enjoy the base set, and the parallels and most of the inserts are pretty sweet as well. So overall, it was a good box. Just needs that last autograph for sure. So yeah, that's gonna do it. I guess I'm leaving you hanging ever so slightly with the other auto. Hopefully Topps will come through and send something our way. I will look into putting a claim in this week. I gotta figure out how to do that. Hopefully there's still a way. But other than that, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I hope you had a fun Breakers Club. And let me know what you want to do next. We're going to go back to single box or, 1 or 2 box breaks, smaller things again for a while. I don't know if we'll try to sneak in another Breakers Club before the end of the year or not. I know with the holidays, things get really busy at the end. And frankly, I don't have enough boxes stockpiled right now to be able to do a Breakers Club. So probably not before November at the very earliest, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Feel free to let me know what you guys would like to see. And I think with that, I'm going to call it a night, and I'll be talking to you soon. See you over on the Discord. Good night.